Okay, guys, I want to make a quick video about something that's kind of been bothering me lately. Um, this is about parents and children. Parents who are separated, divorced, um, had kids by accident together, whatever the case may be. You guys have kids and you guys are not together anymore. And then the woman, in most cases, she holds the kids hostage from the man. I'm going through a situation right now with one of my friends, and this is happening to her and her husband. The woman is making my friend's husband supply her with drugs um, to see his kids. And if he doesn't do that for her, she guilt trips him. Now, I've seen this a lot. My mom used to do this. She would guilt trip my dad if he didn't come see us. Um, it's ridiculous because your kids are not pawns in your relationship or your lack thereof of a relationship, since y'all are not together anymore. Um, your feelings and the man's feelings are completely gone out of the question. It is now, it is now about your children. Your children need to come first before everything. Before your feelings, before your ex's feelings. And it is not fair to your kids that they don't get to see their mom or their dad because your feelings are hurt. Because you're mad that your significant other has moved on. And especially when a man gets a new girlfriend, that's when the woman, the ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, goes fucking nuts. She's always talking crap about that girl. And 9 times out of 10, if a woman is with a man with kids, do you really think if she wants a good relationship with that man that she's going to treat his kids like shit? I highly doubt it. No good woman in her right mind is going to treat a man's kids like crap when she wants to be with him. You, as a mother, should be focusing on their happiness. If another woman comes into their life and loves them and spoils them and treats them good, where's the problem in that? Why do you see that as a problem? Because it's not you, because he's not because your ex is not in love with you anymore, because you don't have control over him? Listen, you need to get over your selfish ways and think about your children. Your children need a father. Your children need a mother. And when you fight and you talk shit about the other parent, they listen and they absorb. And then they form those opinions. And then when they grow up and realize that you were in the wrong, that you're the crazy one, they will resent you. And I hope they do, because you deserve it. No kid should be subjected to a man or a woman keeping them from their other parent because their feelings are hurt. You know how selfish and childish that is? For you to keep your kids from their parent because you didn't get your way. I mean, come on. Who the fuck raised you? This is a big problem with women. I see it constantly. I've got friends that sometimes do it, and they think they're all that. They think they do everything and all this stuff. Half the time they're leaving the kids with their mom. I mean, you guys are pathetic, and I know nobody is telling you these things because you're still doing it. So I'm here to tell you, quit being a little girl, quit being an immature little child, and let your kids see their father. It doesn't matter what you want or what you say or what you don't get. It's not about you anymore. It's about those beautiful, loving children who deserve to see their father. And if you have something to say about this, and if you get mad, then I guess you're one of those people that do this. Because, I mean, that's the only way. When you get mad about a topic, it means that you are currently being affected by it. You know, and I'm not sitting here hating on you. I want you to be the best mother you can be. But for you to be the best mother you could be, you need to let those kids see their father, regardless of the situation. Regardless. I mean, I'm not talking about, like, if he's a drug addict and he is, you know, doing things that are harmful for them kids, of course, keep your kids away from him. But if he's a good man and he's trying and he has a job and he wants to be in their life, he has every single right to be in their life. Now, there's certain circumstances that I know nothing about that, you know, could play into the fact that why they're not seeing their dad. But you need to let those kids see their dad. And another thing, on this topic of bad mothers, when a mother loses her kids and is out partying, even if she doesn't lose them, if she's out partying all the time, always having her hair and her nails done, and her kids look like shit, and they're always late to school, and all this stuff, and you have houseloads of people over all the time, you need to get your shit together. You are not a bad bitch. You are not the hottest shit around. You're a piece of shit. You're trash. You're trailer trash. I mean, regardless, good mothers don't do that. You know why? Because kids watch every single thing you do and say, and then they repeat it. Get it through your heads. They watch everything. Every single little thing that you do and say. If you stand in front of a mirror, suck your stomach in and say, oh man, I could lose a few pounds. Guess who's going to develop an eating disorder in their teenage years? Your daughter, your son. Trust me. If you're constantly bad-mouthing men, guess who's going to grow up to have a complex of hating men? Your daughter. You know, anything that you do and say, your kid is going to replicate. You need to be careful. If you don't want to raise assholes, then don't be an asshole. Simple as that. But if you want to raise assholes, then go ahead, continue and be an asshole. And that asshole kid you're raising is going to get their ass beat by a kid who knows what's up and who knows what to do in situations like that. Because me right here, I ain't raising no assholes. I'm raising strong, opinionated, but respectful people. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. I respect everybody's way of life to a certain extent. But I do not respect a woman who keeps her kids from their father. I have an ex-husband. Me and him are still legally married, but we've been separated 10 years. But you know what? Me and him are friends. My daughter gets in trouble at his house, guess who he calls? Me. My daughter gets in trouble at my house, guess who I call? Him. We are on the same page. And we'll always will be until he gets a girlfriend and then he switches behaviors and acts like I'm the bad guy, but that's a whole nother story. But this is just a PSA for all the mothers out there who think it's okay to keep their kids away from their fathers because the father doesn't do what you want, or doesn't act the way you want, or has a new girlfriend, or for whatever reason. It's not right, and it's not cute. So get your shit together. Act like a damn grown-up. Act like the woman you say you are. And people will start treating you like the woman you say you are. Those kids need their father. So just remember that next time you get upset and you want to keep him from his kids. Sorry if this offend y'all, but it's the truth. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.